Hey y'all. Hey, I'm sitting here and I'm eating some tofu and I had a quick thought. Met someone earlier today and she said, you're in shape. What do you do? And so I was just curious to know, what do y'all tell people I do? And I needed to come on here because I'm eating tofu and talk about what I do. And you know how women can feel inadequate or guilty, the societal pressures that women feel, and the stigma that surrounded self-care. It makes it really hard for women to stick to their nutritional and fitness goals because of societal pressures. So what I do is I reimagine your strength. I help you to reimagine your strength. How do I do that? I help you to reimagine your strength using physical fitness. So what are some societal pressures in our culture? And I had the thought because I'm eating tofu. In our culture, we grew up, there are cultural differences with food. There's a lot of societal pressures to eat certain foods, especially in different gatherings. Based on where we grew up, how we grew up, and the ethnicity that we are. And then the second thing that I see in societal pressure is caregiving roles. Sometimes we can feel so guilty about our roles as a caregiver, whether it's a grandparent. I have 2 grandchildren. They're not here, but I do have 2 grandchildren. I talked to them tonight. Feel so guilty about our roles. And over the course of the years, what I've seen, 2 things that really make it difficult for women to stick with their fitness and nutrition. 2 things that have really stood out. If I had to name 2 things, the first thing would be societal pressure, fitting in with society, fear of being judged. I remember when I first told people in my family that I was eating tofu, you know. All right, so that's a lot of pressure because I didn't grow up eating tofu. I also thought about it from the standpoint that this young lady in the store, who was my ethnicity, asked me about tofu. I was excited. She said she was thinking about becoming vegetarian because of the animals. And I said, well, you created a safe space for me. So I'd like to share that I've been vegan for 5 years because I think people need to see somebody that looks like them so that they can make the connection to change. So the third thing I do is for middle-aged women, because we're at an age in our life where this is the second half of our life. And some of our spouses are getting older. Our parents, we're in the sandwich generation, are older. And oftentimes that caregiving role can be left upon the children of those parents or the spouse. And that can make it difficult to stick with fitness and nutrition. And so I came on here to reintroduce what I do. All right. You know how women in our age group, middle-aged women, we feel inadequate because we are not teenagers and we're not old age. So we're not 70 and above yet, but we're in the middle. And you can feel unheard or unseen. So I help women to reimagine their strength. I create a safe space so they can come in and work out and be themselves, lift weights and feel empowered. Because somebody asked me, well, how do you do that? How do you help women reimagine their strength? Well, here's how. We start with your belief in yourself through picking up a weight. And the more weight you pick up, the stronger you become and the more confident you feel. Right? And I encourage you, I empower and encourage all people, but especially women, through physical fitness, using physical fitness. So when people approach me and ask me, what do you do? Both of my careers, I empower people. That's what I do all day. Whether I'm at my 8 to 5 or whether I'm at my 6 to 7 or 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. No matter where I am, what part of the U.S. I'm in, that is who I am. I am empowerment, so that you can reimagine your strength. And once you reimagine your strength, you can get to what you really want. So I wanted to say that if you're out there and you're faced with societal pressures, I'm here for you. I get you. I know what you mean. I'll finish up my tofu, but I had to say that.